Finally, you show up. Told you you'd see me again. No. You're not getting around me. You're going to help me one way or the other. See, I've been in this chest for a long time. A long time. Too long. I need to get out. I need you to find a key to it. The problem is, I have no idea where it is. All I know that it's in the basement, somewhere. And even that door is locked. You must have the key to it, right? You're the caretaker after all. Wait, you only have the front door key? No, you're lying. That's what the last caretaker said too. And the one before them. And the one before them. And so on. All you mortals are liars. I know you have the key. Stop saying you don't. I know you do. You listen here, you little shit. If you don't let me out of here, I'll haunt you forever. You will never know a moment's peace. I'll haunt your dreams. I'll follow you wherever you go. Get me out. Get me out of here.
What's going on? What are you doing to our caretaker?
They won't give me the key to my chest. I know they have it.
How many times must we tell you? There's no key to your chest. Whoever put your spirit in there wanted to make sure you stayed in there, it seems.
No, it isn't true. Liar. I know it's in the basement. It's there.
That is enough. How many times have we talked about this? The key is nowhere to be found. From the attic to the basement, it is not here. Now, I am sorry that you are trapped in there. I really am. But to threaten our caretaker by haunting them endlessly will not stand. Now go back to the darkness from which you came. Now. Did you just say you wanted to help him?
I knew it. You do have the key. Give it to me. Put it in the keyhole. Do it now.
Caretaker, what are you doing? There's no way you can get him out of that chest. Whoever put him in there had a very good reason. Look at the markings on the side. Not even the librarian knows what language that is, and he's the smartest ghost I've ever met. And someone would have to be very powerful to put a spirit inside a physical object they couldn't get out of. This here, it has to be witchcraft. You need to think about what kind of being would put him in there, and what deeds he had done to deserve such a terrible fate. To be trapped inside a chest for all eternity, he must have been an evil person.
Shut up! Again with the lies. I'm not evil. I want to get out.
Will you shut up? Caretaker, out of all the bizarre and unnatural, otherworldly things in the mansion, he is by far the strangest thing here. He refuses to tell us his name, he won't tell us what happened to him, and he won't tell us what the strange markings are. He's hiding something. All he talks about is wanting to be let out, day in and day out, always wandering the halls, this one in particular. He really is.
Stop talking like I'm not here. You, caretaker, please get me out. I can't stand being in here. You want to try using a crowbar?
Caretaker, are you being serious? After everything we just told you?
Quiet. I like where your head is at, caretaker. But sadly, a crowbar would be useless. Only the key will get me out of here. Either you admit of having the key on you, or you find a way to the basement.
They don't have the key. Are you deaf? The key is nowhere in the mansion. I'm not even sure it exists. For all we know, you just made it up for God only knows why. Leave our caretaker alone.
Or what? What can you possibly do to me that'll make me regret anything? I'm trapped here, so the bar is extremely high.
And that does it. For years, we've had to put up with your endless complaints and threats. Caretaker, you have my permission to throw him in the pond that's just up the hill. But watch out for the bandits.
No, they wouldn't dare. They said they'd help. You'll help me, right? You said you would.
Enough. Caretaker, just walk away. He'll never be free. It is, sadly, his fate.
No. No. Get back here. I warned you. I'll haunt you forever. Get me out! Get me out!
My. It seems that even the mansion was getting tired of him talking. I know you mean well wanting to help him, but it's best to stay clear of him. He's very aggressive. Was he serious about haunting you? Oh, not at all. He might make it down the stairs, but eventually he'd need to get back up them. I'll be damned if he thinks he can roam the first floor. I'd sooner be stabbed over and over again before having that happen. Forget you heard that. Why don't I want him on the first floor? There's not a whole lot of hallways on the first floor for him to wander. So he'd just go room to room saying, "Where's the key? Get me out of here."
Aye, it's best if you ignore him. He's relentless and troublesome. No one here cares for him. There must be a good reason why he's in that chest. We'll never know. We'll never know. We don't care to know. He was one of the earliest ghosts here, and no one knows where he's from. Now then, how was the library?
That librarian. He seems like a nice enough fellow, but he talks too much. You enjoy talking to him? Well, to each their own. But what's also important is that you seem to be getting along with some of the ghosts in here already. Not too bad for your first day. Well, except being harassed by that aggressive ghost a while ago. You'll need to keep an eye on him while on this floor. He'll turn up from time to time. So, going to enjoy the rest of your day? What will you do now? The architect? I'm afraid seeing them is quite impossible right now. Trust me. Well, because currently the hallway leading to their room is surrounded in otherworldly flames. Oh no, it's nothing to worry about. It won't burn down the mansion, but it will burn you. Best stay clear for now. Where did it come from? There's this little chandelier in the hallway that does that from time to time. Think it's funny, I suppose? Just be sure to not be under it if it decides to drop on you.
Aye, it's very troublesome. I remember when one caretaker was being careless and didn't get out of the way in time. Engulfed them in flames in a second. But now you know it shouldn't be a problem.
Perhaps you can simply rest and do other things. Unpack? Oh yes, of course, getting settled. I shall assist in any way I can. Lead the way.
I'll be down in a moment. I need to have a word with our friend roaming the hallways.
Probably best. I just wish he'd listen to reason. But I digress. Lead the way, caretaker. So this is a computer. How fascinating. So this box connects you to the internet? Forgive me. Our old caretaker didn't have one, so this is new to me. It'll work in here, though. Remember, the supernatural aura of the mansion provides power here. so it should provide internet as well. Maybe. I have no idea, actually. And what's this? Video games? Huh. What do you do with video games? Oh, I see. Have I ever played video games? No, I haven't. Perhaps you could show myself and the others how it works. Have a game night? Oh, yes, a game night. For video games, splendid idea. Let's see if I can lift this, controller. I can kind of hold it. There we are. And these buttons and the stick thing on it moves the player? Well, I'm sure I'll understand when I see how, video games work. Let me just set this down now. I should practice holding this controller. Oh, you do have internet. Excellent. The Wi-Fi name? What is Wi-Fi? And why is it called Rest in Peace? Did you name it that? No? Then who did? No idea either, huh? Wait. Did the mansion do it? Oh, perhaps. I wonder if this is a practical joke. Or maybe it's a warning of some kind. Well, I guess you should be on your guard just in case.
I'm finally here. Oh, it seems you be unpacking quite a bit. And what is this thing?
This, my ghostly friend, is called a computer. You can do a whole lot of things with it, provided you have, the internet.
And what in all the seven seas is the internet?
Well, it does lots of things.
How very descriptive. But all these things you have, Caretaker, I've never seen such things before.
Indeed. Computers, video games, toaster ovens, and... What is this? A bidet? Sounds French. What is a bidet? Oh my, sounds...
Disgusting.
Well, yes, disgusting. You rather like it? Listen, what you do with your, business is fine, but we prefer not to hear about it. One of the perks of being a ghost is not having to worry about bodily functions like that anymore.
Aye, no wasting time with things like that. Although, I do miss food. Salted pork, especially.
I miss cheese most of all. In that regard, I envy you, Caretaker. Well, I think we can call this house a home now. Bed has been made, kitchen and bathroom set up, and now you have Wi-Fi, which I'm still not 100% sure what it does. Well, Caretaker, we'll leave you to it. Enjoy the rest of your day. We're so glad you can help us out. Tomorrow will be a new day. We'll have to see what it brings, won't we? So long, Caretaker. And again, good luck.